We learnt before an acronym for finding out whether something is living or not. And remember, it was Mr. N.C. Grew. And if we use this acronym to check on these daisies and the dog here, we would find out that they fit all of the categories. They move, they reproduce, they need nutrition, they're made of cells, they grow, respond, exchange gases, they get rid of wastes, and they need water. So the daisies and the dog here, we know that they're living. But actually, there are 3 other categories that we can put objects into. And the first one here is the meat and leaves here that we can see. But importantly, these leaves have fallen off a tree and they've turned all brown. So these 2 materials, they used to be living. The meat has come from a cow, and the leaves used to be living on a tree when they were green. So these types of objects we call once living. Or the other name is dead. They're part of a living thing that was once living. The next 2 objects here, we have a rock and light here, which is a type of energy coming from the globe. These 2 things were never living, but they're not dead either. So they're in their own category called non-living. The final group here is a little bit more complicated. We have milk and honey as our examples. And these 2 things, they're not living, so we could still say they're non-living. But they came from a living thing. So milk comes from a cow, or any mammal produces milk. And honey is made by bees. So even though they're non-living, we call them products of living things. Product of living. Even though they're still non-living at the same time. So these last 3 categories here, they don't fit in with Mr. N.C. Grew. And we can always use Mr. N.C. Grew to check if something is living or if it fits into one of these other 3 categories here.